Pilot, you are awaiting clearance into the Gunpla Hangar. Please proceed ahead until you are instructed to land. Pilot, you are clear for landing.
What's going on, comrades, and welcome to another exciting Gunpla Hangar. Tonight, I am continuing work on probably one of the most golden Gundams, one of the most golden mobile suits out there. God, I can't talk tonight. The Hyaku Shiki, or the Hyaku Shiki. I have to remember that I have to pronounce it like that. But what's going on, everybody? We've got some amazing people already in here to start off with for tonight. We've got the wonderful Dave's Dimension. We've got Dave dropping links early on in the stream, like right at the beginning of it. Unfortunately, I was going to start at 7 o'clock. Wasn't feeling too hot, so I pushed it back to 8 o'clock. I'm feeling better now. Feeling a lot better. We've got Dave in here with us, and then we've got William H. Grimsley. What's going on, guys? Welcome to tonight's stream. If you have a kit to build, definitely make sure that you click on that link that's pinned into the chat to join us for a Gunpla build. Now, I'm going to move my keyboard and mouse out of the way. We are going to move our instructions into the right spot here. And we are going to go ahead and get started working on the legs. We are on the right leg already. And let's see, how far did I get? I got all the way to here. So I need runner D2. And D2 is my red runner. And I need D2 16 and polycap 8. Now, I will say this kit right here has been a phenomenal kit. Infinite Phoenix, what's going on, brother? How are you tonight? Welcome to the stream. Guys, if y'all haven't checked out Infinite Phoenix, please go give him a check out. Go give him a like. Share some love with him. He is definitely one of the greatest YouTubers I know. Really an all-around great guy. A lot of fun to watch. I have Slipgate, by the way, Infinite Phoenix, and I cannot wait to join you one night. I will be glad to join you on that because it looks like it's a ton of fun. All right, I was going to try to just pry one of these out, but instead looks like I'm going to have to do a little cutting here. Now, recommendations are that you cut the runner itself. But if that is not feasible, or if it leaves too much to be desired there on the part itself, and you feel like it would be a lot more stressful, you can cut as much as you need to off of the runner, or you can actually cut as flush to the part as you want to. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get this lined up in this part. Let me see. Is there a better spot? There we go. It doesn't matter. All right, so looks like we're working on building the legs now. We animated like on my phone. But guys, if y'all hadn't already, check out Infinite Phoenix. Just a great all-around YouTuber. Really a great guy to watch. Definitely go give him some love, guys. All right. Oh, I grabbed the wrong runner again. I've got to get used to grabbing the right runners on this because this is probably one of my favorite kits of all time here. So far, I'm enjoying it. This is my first time building it, but it's so far one of my favorites. It's very very different compared to most mobile suits here. The Hyaku Shiki is not a Gundam, by the way. It is developed from a Gundam, but it is not. I don't think it's actually one of the Gundams. It is also one of the wonderful suits of our the Red Comet himself, Char Aznabel. All right, so that goes in pretty interesting there. I love the way that snaps in place. So you can see it here. It has this little like extra piece here that goes into, and then it's got this little like nodule here that works out so well with that. All right. But again, for those of you that have kits and would like to join us in a build, please jump in. Please come in and have fun. This is a community-friendly build stream where I would love to have more people popping in and jumping in and doing Gunpla build stuff. I would like to get with a few of y'all here soon to discuss a possibility of a Gunpla talk show where we discuss kits and things of that nature. So for you Gundam builders out there, if you would like to join me on that, please feel free to let me know. I have some ideas out there. All right. So I just need to keep the C1 runner in my hand now for just a couple of steps here. C1 8 and C1 7. Okay, there's 7, there's 8. Such a good show there. Really a great show, Will. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Once you get past episode 2, I want you to kind of get with me and discuss that final scene. Because there's some huge implications in that. But, like I saw someone say the other day, that implication could be... I don't want to spoil it. I'm not going to spoil it. Yeah, I got you there, Dave. It's all good. But again, we are trucking along with the Hyaku Shiki here. This is probably one of the more interesting suits from the series, in that it is built. It is not a Gundam, but it is based off of it is actually designed from the Gundam Delta, the Delta Gundam, Delta Kai actually. Well, Delta Gundam. Tonight's drink of choice, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, we're going back to my Dragonade. Now, I love Dragonade, and I feel like this is the best one for me when I do Gunpla builds. Really, really good. This is by my sponsor, Dubby. I have 3 of the flavors now, so you guys definitely check them out. I recommend each one of their flavors. Carnage, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Dave, I need to talk with you about that final scene at some point, man. I don't want to do a spoiler in the chat, but I would love to get with you on that and see what you think. Like that final whole section of scenes, I should say, not just that final scene. Because that final scene gives us our first look at somebody, and I'm excited. A117 and A120. Now, I will say with this kit, I have found a lot of undergate. Undergate is any kind of leftover pieces from the runner. Being a Gunpla builder, that gets a little frustrating when you're trying to build, but at the same time, it doesn't ruin the kit for me. Like some people that would ruin their kit. This doesn't. All right. Got to see how to put this in place. Oh, I'm sitting there forcing it into the wrong spot, and now I see where I got to put it. And you know, the funny thing about this kit is the way that people pronounce the name. I've seen a lot of mispronunciations on it. It is Hyaku Shiki. And I think the mispronunciation. Oh God, there is some runner. There is some. So here's what I'm talking about when I talk about undergate. Well, no, you can't see that there. But If you look right about... Oh, I'm almost closing out the wrong thing. Destination Stone, what's going on? Dost thou havest a kit that thine would like to build with me? But anyway, guys, if y'all haven't checked out the amazing Destination Stone, what are you doing with your lives? Go check them out. There's your undergate right there, guys. The you can't really... The camera's not really wanting to behave today. There we go. You can see that little bit of like leftover right up here. It's kind of hanging out. I'm gonna clear that out now. I usually use my nippers. That just kind of does the trick a lot better. There we go. Definitely. CB, what's going on? Mama CB, how are you tonight? Guys, I'm excited about this weekend coming up because this group, Destination Stone, and myself are heading out to my first concert in years. We're going to go see Gwar, Necrogoblicon, and Goat Whore. We'll get a handle on that joke there later, Will. All right. So we've got the first leg in work now. I'm loving the color of this kit. I really do love the color of this kit. All right, so I need to cut out C118. I need to do this carefully because there's a lot of little connecting to the runner bits. C118 and then C116. But yeah, originally I planned on starting at 7 o'clock. I was going to test something out this week because I've noticed that Sunday nights I really don't do so hot on my views. So I was going to see... There we go. There, guys, go check out CB Hunts at one of these two links here. If you have Twitch, he does gaming and stuff like that on Twitch. If you like the action figure side of it, there it is right there. You got to go check out his action figure reviews. This dude inspires me to do action figure reviews. So go check out CB Hunts, guys. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get our polycap in place here. Let's go ahead and do that. Dave, you were the best. You were the best. Thank you so much for always getting those links out there. You and Jen both are phenomenal at that, and I appreciate that so much. All right. So we're working on building our leg now. Should line up like that and then just pop right in place according to this. I feel like that's not in there solid. I guess that just slides in. It feels very loose though. Let me make sure I wasn't supposed to put... No, that's correct. Oh, I see what's going on. A bit grainy. It could be you, Jen. I don't know. Let me see. Let me check my camera quality real quick. I will get back with y'all. Oh, no, I'm dropping in 720p. So check your... Anybody else noticing some camera issues there? Street Tacos does sound good. Let's see here. Now I want Street Tacos. Nachos smothered in queso. Oh, that sounds good. Oh, I see we have our Brunei brother himself. Mirage is in here tonight. Mirage, what are we building? Grainy and a bit laggy.
Yeah.
It could be Wi-Fi tonight, Jen. It could be because the Wi-Fi is getting used tonight. So what are we working on there, Mirage?
So last time we did a poll, right? No, last stream.
Yes,
So,
yes.
so we pick what. So the crowd will pick what KL build.
Yeah.
So I ended up picking the winner, right here. Is it right? See, the arrow strike.
Here, let me. I think I know what the issue is, Jen. I'm working on it now. Ooh, nice, man. I love that. That kit looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun for you, man.
Yeah, and this is cool. I mean, I built the build strike before, so this is like the same thing actually. When I think about it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
There it is.
I'm already done building torso out off camera. Now I'm just gonna do with the head. Is he there? Is he there? Um.
All right, so apparently the little side button on my mic, on my mouse just got hit. So that's what happened there with that. Congrats, Looney Tunes. It could be just the lighting quality in here tonight, Jen. I don't know. I don't know.
At least it's better than mobs.
Yeah, they have finally. There are still a few in here, and I'm getting they've now settled for like below the camera.
Oh.
So there's like one or two little ones that'll attack my legs. Why does this not feel like it's going in there? It just feels loose in there. There it goes. I had to force it in. I was like, why does that feel like it's not lining up right? Now it lines up perfectly and it just snapped in place.
Kind of suffering with the V-fin on my strike, surprisingly.
Yeah, V-fins are like the V-fins on those can be on some of these kits can be a little iffy.
Yeah, just because the small red part won't fit in correctly. So
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that sounds good, CB. He said he likes mushrooms, especially the grilled ones.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah, I've gotten to where I like them a lot more. I used to not eat them as a kid. Like I don't know, they kind of weirded me out. I don't know why.
If I have the extra money, I usually eat pizza with mushrooms.
Ooh, yeah, that's one of my favorites.
And I'm one of those people who actually like pineapples on pizza.
Yeah, it's not bad. Like people hate it, and I'm just like, oh, it's not as bad as you're making it out to be. Just give it a try. The sweet kind of pairs well with the tomato sauce.
Yeah, the Hawaiian especially.
No, I will tell you right now. I had one the other day that was really good. It was a Philly cheesesteak pizza.
Oh.
So instead of like tomato sauce, they use like a cream based sauce. And it has melty mozzarella cheese on it, peppers, mushrooms, onions, and like little bits of steak. No, wait, there's no mushrooms on it.
I actually tried to make Philly cheesecake once, but like a rice version of it, and it did not taste good, to say the least. Like once it was done, it's like someone vomited on my rice.
Oh man!
I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stick to fried rice.
The one thing I wish Bandai would have worked well on with runners is not having these little pieces that stick out so far that they catch all the other runners on your runner stands.
Oh yeah, I get that. Oh. Okay. What freaking.
So Mirage, I know you heard me say it earlier. I'm excited because I'm going to my first concert in a while.
Oh, a concert?
Yeah,
Which concert?
I'm
I
going
know,
to
I
go
know.
see. I'm going to go see the band Guar.
Oh, go.
Yeah, they were very popular when I was in like when I was younger,
Ah,
and as I've gotten older, they've only kind of retained their popularity with like a kind of like a cult following,
yeah.
and they were one of the groups that I always listen to like just all the time. Like if I needed something that was gonna make me laugh and at the same time make me like just bang my head,
Yeah.
that was who I would listen to. So me and Destination Stone and Evie Frost are getting together and going to see Guar.
Yeah.
Namariel
Sweet.
said that's not for her. They are really heavy. So with such songs like Meat Sandwich and Immortal Corruptor and
Certainly the type of songs that my uncle would listen to.
really
Yeah, he's a heavy metal fan.
nice.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of music do you listen to?
A lot. I listen to a variety of music. Like there's
Oh,
no
nice.
specific type. So like I listen to rock, I listen to pop, a song mostly like mostly like old music. Like I'm talking about like 80s to around like early 2000s maybe around
Yeah.
that. But I also listen to like modern Japanese songs. That's
Yeah.
about it that I listen to. But I don't. One rule is that I will never listen to country ever.
So
I should say.
it depends on the type of country music. I will say that there are some good country songs out there.
Yeah.
It's
I
very
mean,
limited, very
I
limited.
remember, remember back then, like few years ago when Old Town Road was playing on the radio.
Oh, that's
I was like, oh, shut up, dude. I'm like, shut
yes.
up.
Well, you and me both, because that is to me that's not the country that I'm talking about. Like
Yeah.
I will say, there's a song called "Thunder Rolls" that I like.
Hmm.
I think you would like that one. It's got a very good guitar riff in it.
If he has a guitarist, I'll be kind of interested.
Yeah, and see, it's not the old country like Johnny Cash and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Johnny Cash would be a good one for you.
I did listen to Johnny Cash music once, like the one from Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a cover, but yeah, I listened to the original one too.
Have you ever watched the movie The Blues Brothers?
I heard of it, yeah.
So they actually cover a song that was an old country song called "Ghost Riders in the Sky."
Yeah, I know that song.
Oh, it's one of my favorites. I listen to that like that's one of my favorite country westerns.
Surprising. It's one of the few songs that I actually also like the cover.
Yeah,
Surprisingly, from Ghost Rider.
yeah, yeah. Ghost Rider was kind of an underrated movie. I loved it.
Yeah, because when I was younger, I grew up with like the Fantastic Four and the Ghost Rider movies, and
Yeah,
of course Spider-Man. I mean, the first two were not that great, but still they were enjoyable for me back then.
yeah. And I mean, the third Spider-Man movie, it had the best dance routine in it.
Absolutely.
Let's see, what part do I need there again?
Oh my
D211.
God. Yeah, this part is so
I
stubborn.
think I actually have that kit sitting in my backlog, the one you're working on.
Oh, let's try.
Yeah.
Oh, neat.
I've gotta go through and reorganize my backlog. I was gonna do it this week, but ran out of days and time. Because I literally have to like strip everything off the shelf, and I need to get more shelving to get some of it kind of off of one shelf.
I don't think I can fit any more kits on my shelf really. I can't even fit any shelves here anymore. Okay, I think I just dropped a part. Shoot. Don't hear it. Don't. Hmm. Strange. I heard it something.
Everybody's in here talking about food, and it's making me hungry now.
It's the rule of the live stream. We always talk about food.
Have you noticed that? Like that, it ends up rolling out to being that way.
True.
And it's always like me and you'll get talking about like, it comes out that me and you talk about food first, and the crowd goes wild.
Yeah. But we Asians, I mean, especially here, we love to talk about food all the time. So understandable.
But y'all got some interesting food choices there. I mean, seeing
Yeah.
some of the things that I see on like certain videos.
Yeah.
And I found a nice little
There
like,
it is.
I don't know if I told you this, but the other day we found a pretty good Asian restaurant. It's like,
Oh,
it's got like a little bit of a Filipino, Thai,
after
and a couple other different regions in there.
yeah.
I think Singaporean food was on there as well, but they mostly focus on Thai. But I got the sisig.
Sisig. I heard that before.
So sisig is a Filipino dish.
No wonder.
Yeah, and you can use either beef or pork with it.
Yeah.
And I got the pork belly, and ooh, you talk about melt in your mouth. It just, I felt like just looking over at Jen and saying, yeah, this is, because any kind of fatty meat like that is
Yeah.
automatically,
For me,
I know with you don't eat pork, but
yeah.
But I know that you can relate to whenever you get a good piece of like fat off of steak.
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh, it's like, that melt in your mouth, almost like butter.
Yeah, agreed. Oh.
You were fighting that thing tooth and nail today.
Yeah. This is one of the few times I struggle with a very small part of. Not even RG Wing gave me this kind of problem.
So one of my next RG kit's on the way, getting ready to ship from P Bandai.
Which one?
The gold frame Amatsu.
Oh.
I think I'm saying that right.
Well, good luck, because the head is gonna be a disaster.
Yeah, I've heard.
Probably worse than this.
I've heard it's a lot of I've heard it's like, well, remember the crossbones was a lot of fun for the head build.
Yeah.
That crossbone made me regret every decision I ever made in life. Oh,
How?
I was wondering why that's not fitting, and then I see why. What I thought was a piece of, it was like a peg that plugs into something.
Yeah.
It was a piece of runner.
Oh.
It had broken off whenever I nipped it. I got to get new nippers. I think mine are starting to dull out.
Mine, it's okay still, surprisingly. I mean, I use Tamiya, so.
Oh yeah, I mean, you got some good ones there if you're using Tamiya.
Yeah, this thing has been with me for like 2 years. Still goes good. Still goes well.
Yeah.
Or probably 3 years. 2 years maybe, around that.
Why is this
But for Filipino food, by the way, I think it's actually one of the least Southeast Asian food I've ever tasted. The one I mostly just eat is the halo.
Yeah.
Have you heard of that?
Yeah, I've heard of
I mostly
halo.
eat that. Yeah, I do recommend it. It's nice.
Yeah.
Nice dessert.
They actually had it on the menu.
Yeah, it's quite sweet, but then it's also like, because they use have you heard of taro? I'm pretty sure
I've heard of taro.
Yeah, they use taro ice cream on top of it.
Ooh. All right, so this doesn't make sense here. I cut out the part B20. Let me make sure I cut out B20. Yeah, I did. I cut out the part B20, right?
Yeah.
And the depiction for the part. Oh. Okay, now this makes sense. So I was confused by the fact that the part was upside down in my hand and went on right. If you look at how I'm holding it, that explains a lot.
Yeah.
I was holding the leg upside down. That's what Wow.
Eh,
I'm hearing you over there making noises I've never heard you make while building Gunpla before.
This is the struggle. It's real for just a very small red part.
Oh yeah, is it that VFan part you were fighting earlier?
Yeah,
Yep, that explains it. Your struggle is understandable.
just one single red part. Small, tiny, but then so freaking painful at the same time.
This is gonna be a tall kit. I mean, that leg
Yeah.
is already pretty.
It's relatively tall. Because
Yeah,
if you finish it, you look at the proportions. It's quite stylized a bit
yeah,
because because I think Naoki designed it. Because Naoki apparently really likes long legs but tiny
yeah.
waist.
You can tell it's definitely one of his designs though, because the legs are just there's a lot of posability on this kit. I'm
Absolutely.
liking this, so I got to show this off to the crowd here. As y'all can see, I can rotate that ankle in a circular motion, which is one, something you don't get often. And two, you also have the front back and side to side swivel joint. So that's pretty good for an HG kit, if you ask me. All right, so we're working on the left leg now. So let's go ahead and break out our runners again.
God, I'm gonna end up in the mental ward just because of the small red part.
That tiny red part. That sounds like it's giving you a hard time because I've never heard you make some of the sounds you made building.
This is when it was definitely painful.
Now I will
Like
say
it's
the
like
one,
going all the way.
yeah, the one that did me that way was the master grade crossbones, or not master grade, the real grade.
Do I do some? Sometimes it makes me think I'm doing
Dave, I'm
something
telling you,
wrong.
you got to get a Hyaku Shiki. This is a nice kit. Like I'm loving this.
Yeah, I recommend it too.
Mirage,
You want to give
I've
me?
been thinking we need
Yeah.
ourselves a Gunpla talk show
Yeah, I overheard.
because there's not many of those out there, and I think a lot of people would really love to sit down and learn more about Gunpla.
Yeah, I think there's like only like maybe like 2,
Yeah,
and generally, but I'll be down for it.
yeah. Let me kind of work out the logistics a little bit and figure out a good night to do it.
Yeah. I'll be on board.
Yeah, definitely.
Hmm.
Because I mean,
And of course, it's open.
having you sitting here and showing off some of the stuff that comes out of the Gunpla and the plastic model community,
Yeah.
it's definitely inspired me to kind of get back into doing discussions like that.
Yeah, I'm glad. Oh my!
Because I've seen the action figure community do it. I've seen the the Funko Pop community doing a talk show.
Yeah.
Or like a community chat, group chat thing.
Yeah.
I would love to see more more of like a builders kind of chat going on here. Michael Reed,
Yeah.
how's it going? By the way, I want to give a quick birthday shout out to our good friend Wyatt from the channel. Wyatt that pops up on here. Devil's Blade Games. He's today's his birthday, so I know he's not watching right now. Yeah, but happy birthday. He hadn't been on in a while. He's got some stuff going on, and it's understandable stuff. So I'm not too bummed about him not being here. I just wanted to give him a birthday shout out just in case he goes back and watches the replay. His dad is Shade Tree Hobbies as well, so I know Alan will get the message to him.
Okay, I can't see the part.
As y'all know, I am very community supportive, so I love making sure that my community members get recognition for things and stuff like that. There we go. I see some birthday love there. By the way, we are 7 likes into the stream. Thank y'all so much for everybody that's liked. Wyatt hasn't been able to do much with his channel lately, and he's been messaged me a while back, said it kind of bummed him out a little bit. I told him just hang in there, it gets better. When you get time, just get out there and stream. Take breaks when you need it.
Yeah.
Because if you burn yourself out doing this, then your content's going to struggle.
Yeah, because earlier, if you did saw it, I was a bit burned out because I did a lot of stuff. And then I just got tired eventually. Like I didn't feel like doing anything.
Yeah, you've been grinding the axe for a little while now.
Yeah, I've been grinding on my page. I've been grinding on somewhere else. Also, I'm not gonna see what it is yet.
It's not OnlyFans, is it?
It's not OnlyFans.
Okay.
Definitely not. Definitely. I'm not gonna sell my body there, trust me. But I know there's a kind of people that apparently likes rib cages.
Yeah, if it's out there in picture form, it's definitely gonna have a fetish to it.
That thing, that kind of makes me a bit scared because I might eat a lot. Like back then, I remember I told you this like a few streams ago.
Yeah.
Like when I was younger, I used to eat a lot, but then I'm still skinny to this day.
Yeah, you've got a metabolism of like a god, man. Because you got that Goku level of metabolism,
I agree. And then because I'm so skinny, you can even see my rib cage. So yeah.
I will say this: I've learned a lot from my years of like eating at different restaurants.
Yeah.
Like the Asian culture by far is one of the most like generous when it comes to portions. Like they want you to eat.
Yeah, that's true.
Like y'all impress me with your portions. Like I'm over there like that's a lot of food.
But it depends on which Asian culture. Because let me tell you like a funny story. Oh, by the way, the part already fits in. Surprisingly, oh, never mind.
Just fell out, didn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
I might have
man.
to cement. I think I might cement the other room.
Yeah, you might have to cement that.
Anyway, because my auntie, she was, I think I talked this about before. My auntie was a university student. I mean, one of my aunts. She was a university student in Australia.
Yeah.
And then she went to this Japanese place to eat like a meal and stuff like that. She says that it's one of the best Japanese food that she ever ate. Doesn't compare to here at all.
Yeah.
But the problem is it's like small, like very small. Like okay, you know how much how small it is?
Yeah.
Like here's the one. So like I can clean my part. It's like this small. It's like this small.
Wow. Yeah.
Like imagine the rice just only reach here.
Oh man, that's not enough rice, man.
Yeah, and you know how, and then in Australian dollars, there's like around 7, if I remember correctly. So yeah.
CB said, and black people too. We fix a lot of food. I'm gonna tell you right now. I've grown up surrounded by like the black community, the African American community, and I will tell you right now, like they cook. They will feed you. You will. They want to make sure that you're going to walk away full, and then you get to go plates too. Like, when I started working at the hospitals, when I really got inundated with like good, just how much food they'll give you, how much food you can get from the African American community, and it was just, I mean, I was like, you know what, I'm enjoying this. Like we would have little cookouts when we worked night shift, and my God. And I surprised them when I would throw down. Like they would try my food and they'd be like, "Man, you know how to cook." I was like, "Yeah, I know a thing or two."
Yeah,
but
it's actually kind of similar to us Asians for the black community. It's very similar because we also want you to eat. Like probably we go to like a friend's grandma's house, something like that.
Yeah,
and she would definitely want you to eat. Doesn't matter if you're full, you still eat.
See, that's a Southern house too, man. Like that's one thing I'm gonna tell you right now is like growing up in the South, like you go visit your grandma's house. They're gonna make you food. They will feed you. They're like, oh, you're hungry? Here, let me get you a bite to eat.
I guess it's just a universal thing.
Kenneth Bird, how's it going? John Joker, how's it going? Dave, thank you
John
for
Joker.
dropping that. By the way, guys, we're gonna take a quick break here to let my sponsor Responda let y'all know about how you can get in touch with me and send messages. In fact, let me go ahead and hide that. Oh no, that stays. But the comment, I got to get the comment off of there. There we go. So guys, here's a quick message from Responda.
Hi, hope you're enjoying this video. Hey, did you know that you can now direct message with this video creator? Yep, just click the Responda link down in the description. Okay, I'll let you get back to the video.
Yep, that's it. That's my official sponsor video, guys. So they kind of, in the description is a link for Responda. Go use it, guys, and that way y'all can kind of talk with me. John Joker says, hey to the wonderful Mirage Mecha Hangar.
Thank you, John Joker.
Japanese food is very good here in Australia. However, it's expensive. Sushi is the most popular. That's kind of how it is over here. Sushi's real popular over here.
You know, surprisingly, the one I told you about, the Japanese restaurant she ate in.
That's right, Dave. That was Jen. Y'all got your first look at Jen.
It's surprisingly not a restaurant. It's a pub.
So the other day I posted when I was doing my stream, I popped that video up and I said, hey, look, it's Jen. And she goes, that's not me. I was like, shh, Jen, it's you. Don't let her lie. I'm just saying, I think I was Japanese before this life. I always wondered, like, what culture would I have come from, you know, in my past life?
Well, I have a thing for samurai, so maybe.
Yeah, you know, that's the thing is, like, I love the samurai stuff, so maybe we were all samurai at one point.
No, I was probably the type of samurai that type of samurai who dies like in the background of the movies. I'm not some Yukimura standard.
There's I actually have like a miniature samurai armor thing I got from Epcot at Disney. So they have a Japanese pavilion, and in the Japanese pavilion, you walk through and you can find like little trinkets of Japanese culture. You know, like the lucky cats and things of that nature. You know, and I picked up this samurai armor, and I love the samurai stuff. Like that is one of my favorite things to really kind of dive into there. I got like a hair or something on my nose. There we go. But I really do like this. I like looking at the samurai stuff and you know kind of the old Bushido stuff.
Agree.
And I think it's just from watching like you know the old what was it, Kurosawa?
Yeah, Kurosawa films.
Yeah, the old Kurosawa films.
Samurai Warriors game.
Yeah.
Oh, finally, their head quest.
It finally worked.
Done. But I'm kind of scared, so I'm probably
John Joker most likely.
If it falls out one more time, I'm going to pick up my summon.
Yeah, you filmed that. Remember, Jen, you filmed that in like a hotel room that we were staying in at Disney World.
Oh my god! Now I have to do the shoulders. I struggled just by.
According to Dave, in my previous life, I was named Amaro. Yeah, my head of military slapped me in the face one good time too when I got out of control. That Amaro slap, I never can not see that and laugh.
Even my father did not help me.
That scene always makes me laugh.
Oh yeah, speaking of Amuro, did you know that the Gundam movie is gonna show in my theaters soon, the cinemas?
Really?
The local cinemas. Yeah.
It's like so you're gonna get it in. You're lucky, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be on the June 3rd, so I'm gonna probably review it on my page once I'm done watching it.
Yeah, let me know what you think of it because I can't wait to see it myself.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch it either. I'm gonna watch it with my father, of course, who probably
Yeah.
has like next to no Gundam knowledge.
Well, now's your
Because I
time
remember,
now's your time to educate him.
I remember me and my dad, we watched narrative,
Yeah.
and then he could not understand a single thing.
I haven't seen narrative, so I'm a little. I know that comes after Unicorn, doesn't it?
Yes. And narrative is it's a. I mean, it's the first Gundam movie I ever watched in cinema, so
Yeah.
the experience was quite nice, even though the animation is like no different from TV, but whatever. But it was quite an experience. I mean,
Bet, man.
yeah. But the story is okay, I guess.
The story's okay.
Yeah. I mean, because I'm pretty sure everyone is only caring because like Gundam on cinemas. And that's about it.
Dave says give him some stir fry rice and fish and scallops, and he's good.
Yeah.
Jen says she's tried sushi. She just doesn't like the seaweed or like the tobiko or the or raw fish. Or so basically, she doesn't like sushi. If you get something with like salmon in it, 9 times out of 10 that salmon's smoked, so it's not raw.
The salmon we eat here is actually raw.
CB, that's right. Make sure everybody's smacking the hell out of that like button. I definitely want to see some like. There we go. 10 likes already. You guys rock. I know it's probably gonna be a low turnout tonight too, just because it's there's a big wrestling event going on this week.
Oh, that's
Yeah, I think it's like AEW is going on this
AEW.
week. Yeah.
that explains the figures I saw.
Oh yeah. So my Walmart usually doesn't have much stocked in the way of like AEW.
Yeah.
They have been killing it lately. I don't know where the wild hair came from that got up in their behind, but there's a good saying for you: wild hair up your ass. But I'm gonna tell you right now, it is our Walmart's like fully stocked and everything.
Well, yeah. For us, we have a Toys R Us still, but then I'm not the biggest wrestling fan ever. My wrestling knowledge is like early late 2000s to like early 2010s.
Yeah.
So yeah, but surprisingly, our Toys R Us never has WWE toys like figures like ever, like none at all. The only time the only time they saw WWE figures,
Yeah.
it's only like the the Teenage Mutant the TMNT ones basically.
Yeah.
That's about it.
So I've been seeing a lot more like our Walmart's been stocking up on a lot of interesting things because Toys R Us doesn't exist for us over here anymore.
Yeah,
Not in the and it won't in the capacity that we remember it whenever it reboots. I think is what I've been hearing. I've been hearing that there's like a rebrand coming soon, but it's only going to be in like certain storefronts.
Yeah.
Versus being like its own standalone store. But
have you seen the prices for the American Toys R Us? Like the one that's the last one. I mean, the one they recently opened not long ago.
No, I have not.
It's crazy. Like I know Toys R Us, even in America or here, it's super like expensive, but they increase the price a lot. Like say I grab them like a G.I. Joe classified series figure, like the most like the one that you see always on the shelves. Like probably you can get it for like 20, but this one in Toys R Us they're selling it for like 35 for real.
That's like the so I got a video coming out this week about the new Boba Fett the new Boba Fett figure that just dropped from Hasbro. The Throne Room Black Series.
Oh.
Boba Fett. So it's got more of his like cleaned up looking paint and more more stylized uniform.
Yeah.
$31 for that figure.
$31.
$31 for that figure, and it only comes with 2 blasters, a helmet, and the jetpack, and that's it.
Oh, that's frizzy. Like, but let me tell you that
I would definitely try that.
It's not as worse there compared to here.
Joker.
because like for a I think I mentioned this before.
Yeah.
Like a long one of the very like past streams
Yeah.
that like a reason why I call it Gunpla because it's literally cheap, like very like affordable, like everyone can buy it.
Yeah.
Like this guy, for example, or this guy. But then you look at it like a even like a domestic action figure like Black Series, like Multiverse, in Marvel Legends.
Yeah.
You know how much it costs you? $40.
I was
$40
about to
for
say
one.
it. I know it probably costs like an arm and a leg.
Yeah, that's why I only have like two Marvel Legends and like how many Gunpla at this point.
Yeah. Now I will say one of the things I've noticed like over here is like I don't know how to classify them, but the Japanese like almost like the figurized figures, but not quite
Yeah.
figurized, but like other brands also are they're pretty high priced here.
Yeah, the imports and stuff.
Yeah. All right, so I got the leg put together. I got the other leg put together here. It's starting to look like I might have this kit done early tonight.
The only the only pro is that at least you don't pay taxes.
Yeah, y'all are very lucky with that one. Whereas over here, we pay taxes on almost everything. So
That's why if I go to another country, I think the first thing I'll die looking at is the taxes.
yeah. So I will say that one thing that I wish that we would do over here versus like what you hear about everywhere else is like over here we don't include tax in our pricing.
Yeah.
So you get surprised with the taxes. But I think it's like Germany, taxes are included in their pricing.
Yeah.
And like one or two stores around here do that. They actually include it.
Because I remember in Japan, my uncle he went to the local store, and he bought this kind of like Japanese something like story something
Yeah.
like kind of like a scroll, and then at first it looked like affordable. I mean, not cheap, but still affordable at least for him.
Yeah.
But then he goes to the cashier, and then suddenly the price increased because of tax. I was like, oh god! So he just bought the smallest one.
Yeah, and see that's the thing is like over here you'll see a price on a store for like on the store shelf and you know it's not going to be the final price.
Yeah.
I wish we would get on the ball and do that. I wish we would go ahead and just say, okay, final price will be, $29.99 tax included.
I don't want to go to another country just to do maths.
Yeah. See, I'm the same way. I hate doing math anyway, in my head. But fun fact is that whenever me and Jen go anywhere, she's always like, "Can you add this and this for me?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not doing math today."
I'm definitely not gonna do that either if I gotta go for something like that.
Yeah. I'm gonna start quoting my one of my coworkers. I didn't get married to live like this. She'll say that every now and then. It makes us laugh. Boiled egg yolk is not too bad, Jen. If you season it a little well. $55 to $60 there for that same Boba Fett. TV says he's about done with Hasbro. The pricing and their no window packaging now.
Oh yeah.
I think I would like Vegemite. If you're saying it's salty, I would enjoy that.
Oh no. No.
Don't get me wrong, I don't mind salt, but seaweed. See, I don't mind seaweed. It's not bad.
I like seaweed, but not
John
Vegemite.
Jucker says he just bought the Galvatron from the Legacy Collection, and it was like $55 and boxed. No more Hasbro, just hot toys. See, I've never had a hot toy.
The only hot toy I'm interested in is from my all-time favorite anime, City Hunter. Yeah. Which everyone should watch.
Which one?
City Hunter.
City Hunter?
Yeah. It's on RetroQuest for free.
Nice.
Officially.
Sleeping Collectibles, what's going on?
Hey, sleeping. But man.
Catching up with the chat. Michael Reed says their country also includes sales tax.
So you know Dragon Ball Evolution, right? That live action movie that nobody wants to talk about because it's so crap. Like if you watch the Korean City Hunter adaptation, you will definitely die.
Let's see. If you mix it with a ton of mayo, boiled egg yolk is okay. They are, yeah. Hasbro's getting super lazy, and it just drives me nuts. I can't stand it. A hot toy will change my life. Well, unfortunately, I can't get one at this point in time. I would like to get one of the alien ones, but you can't really find those anymore. Because you know me and my obsession with the movie Alien and anything xenomorph related.
To
Which
me,
I think. What's that?
to me, because I don't because I don't call it hot toys because the scale is not my preference.
Yeah.
That's why I don't have one. I don't even care to get one anyway. So besides the City Hunter one, so obviously, because City Hunter, it's like, and it's the anime I watched when I was like probably like 10,
Yeah.
like around 11 plus. And like I even watched it with my auntie because she liked City Hunter before me. We watched it in the restaurant because we were so bored. So we asked the cashier, the worker to switch the channel to the anime channel.
Yeah.
And the City Hunter was on. We're like, oh yeah. But it's quite funny because City Hunter is a very L show, like LEWD show.
Yeah.
So you see a lot of those kind of riskier scenes like on TV while we're eating, where we just don't care. It's fun.
Yeah. So that's like when me and Jen were dating. Hulu used to be free, and on Hulu you could watch anime. They had a ton of anime back then, and I remember, the first time we were dating, I was trying to find an anime we could watch together, and
Why were you guys trying to watch Ikitozen?
oh no, it was a lot worse than Nikki Towson. She likes fantasy stuff, so I was like, okay, I think I found one, not knowing that this one was more like fan servicey than any other anime I'd ever watched.
Uh-oh.
That anime, Queen's
Yeah.
Blade.
Ah!
Have you ever watched? If you ever get a chance, watch the English dub of that and tell me that the voice acting isn't the worst you've ever heard.
I love.
You almost died hearing that too.
Because I used to be into Queen's Blade.
See, I like the story. I will say that now. I like the story.
Yeah, the story's surprisingly good.
It's surprisingly good, like you just said. But that is like ultra fan service.
Like the opening scene is still stuck in my mind. I still remember the whole thing.
The space documentary Aliens, yes. Stevie, if you'll drop me that TikTok in my messages, I'll definitely take a look at that.
Out of all scenes, out of all anime, Queen's Blade.
Yeah, that first scene where they fight that opening scene with the bunny lady always messes me up. Like I'm laughing way too hard at that.
Yeah, because I'm still surprised because I was watching a tokusatsu. I was watching Aba Ranger, the one which is in America, Dino Ranger, something like that.
Yeah,
Power Rangers. And then they had this like Queen's Blade ad for like a Queen's Blade game. I was like, oh my god, Queen's Blade is still relevant.
It's very relevant. I mean, there was like 3 series apparently dropped.
Yeah, because to be honest, I was always tempted to get the Rebel-type figures, but I was like, But then, why people look at it?
So Michael Reed, they are talking about continuing Star Wars Visions. Jen says, haha, to be fair, the storyline was actually interesting. But the show is very WTF. McFarlane, yeah, I love the McFarlane figures. I'm loving the McFarlane Batman wave. In fact, I want to get the Atrocitus wave next. I've got to save up for that though. I love that kind of like dark just design that they have going on with that.
Give me something.
All right, so I've got C122.
What? No, I didn't get anything.
What you got going on there, Mirage?
No, I think I just misread something. So,
Oh no!
but it's okay. I didn't put it part yet. So.
I'm about to say, don't pull a me now and build the kit and then realize, oh, I messed up.
How's the progress on the Hyaku Shiki so far?
Got the legs done. Got the torso. Got the upper half. The upper half's been done.
Oh, very almost complete.
Almost complete. Yeah, I'm building the waist now.
Oh yeah, I think I should. You know the bazooka, the clay bazooka it comes with.
Yeah.
I should warn you that the handle can actually jam easily, so you gotta watch out on that.
I'll definitely keep an eye on that. Thank you.
Yeah.
See, that's what I love about the Gunpla community is we actually look out for each other. You know.
Yeah, I
You
agree
don't
with
get that often. Apex Guardian, what's going on, man? How are you? Yeah, Dave, John Joker. I'm excited about that. Agreed, CB. As far as it goes with the Hasbro figures, if they do anything else with McFarlane that might be right up my alley, I might try to get a figure. But as far as it goes, I think I'm done. I honestly think I'm done.
I haven't got like a Black Series figure in like maybe like 2 years. I think ever since the last Star Wars movie, that was it. I didn't get another Star Wars figure for so long after that.
Yeah.
I just want, because I'm still waiting for Kate Skywalker.
Oh yeah, they did repaint their armor, didn't they, Dave, in that trailer for the Bad Batch?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, I think Cody showed up.
Oh no! Apex says good. Chased some chickens around today. LOL. One of them got out of the coop. CB, I have to agree with you. The last few figures have been very disappointing with like the quality of putting them together.
Yeah.
Like the Build-A-Figs have. Now I'm not saying that in a negative light, but you know it is a little frustrating when you're building when you're doing a Build-A-Fig and the parts just don't work out well.
Oh yeah, it reminds me of that. I was looking at the recent Black Series reveals, but then my face is just like a complete straight face, like stoic. I'm not impressed.
Yeah, but the last Build-A-Fig wave that I bought really it wasn't bad. That I love that figure, but the problem is it's not very stable. Like the arm, it took me forever to get the arm in one place.
Yeah. Actually, someone I know, I kind of speak to.
This is true, CB.
Recently, he's a YouTuber. He did a kind of random video on McFarlane. If you want to check it out,
guys, if you get a chance, go check out Apex Guardian. Guy is an amazing Apex Legends player. It was a lot of fun watching you the other night, man. I got to catch another one of your streams here soon. Ooh. I've noticed something. Apex Legends gets a ton of love, Guardian. So I'm hoping that's one of the ones because you've got me interested in jumping back in and playing again.
I noticed like Apex is like, I know it still has like, I think probably like America it's like a small scene, but apparently in Japan like lots of streamers are playing it.
Yeah, so it's loosely based off of the Titanfall series.
Titanfall. Yeah,
and that's I know anything because that's like it reminds me a lot of like the old Mech Warrior series.
Yeah,
and it's got some mecha aspects to it that really make me love it a lot more. In fact, there is a wave of figures out there by the company Joy Toy.
Yeah.
That I want to get that look like Titanfall figures. But they're like $100 for one figure.
Titan. If I know you mentioned Mech Warrior, so if you want something like similar but small kit, look up Dogram. That's I think Mech Warrior is inspired by Dogram, I believe. It's a Japanese anime.
Yeah. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and get that locked in. So I've got my first little blue piece here.
Blue piece.
That looks a little interesting. That looks a little interesting there. Titanfall was amazing. I did like Titanfall. Yeah, well, I'll definitely have to get with you to play some. The Bane, King Shark, and that one. Yeah, they've been releasing those just because the ankles are pretty garbage now too. I have to agree with you there, CB.
My partner would be like, DC, okay, this is really small Batmans, but I'll put my full effort on Spawn.
Yeah. It's oddly not. Wow. I might have to go check that video out. Definitely Apex. I'll definitely shoot you a message here once I get some free time to play. I've been kind of working on so many different pokers in the fire lately that I don't have a lot of free time. In fact, I'm gonna try to film another set of videos here tomorrow so I can be at least a week ahead because with going out this weekend, I don't know if I'll have enough time to put up another video or record another video because we're going out all day Saturday with Destination Stone, and it depends on if I have the financials to, or if I need to come back home Sunday morning or not.
Yeah, that's good. God, now I feel hungry. Of course, I'm expecting. Oh my god.
What time is it over there for you?
It's 9:01 a.m.
Okay, so 12 hours difference. Okay.
Yeah.
Should have noted. I should have remembered that.
I'm probably gonna cook some fried rice after this. Maybe.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Because I recently discovered to make my fried rice more better is that I use oyster sauce. No, not oyster sauce. Fish sauce. It improves it greatly.
All right, so I got to do this twice and make sure I don't mess up. Everything on this thing is gold, by the way. I feel like Char was overcompensating for something there.
Because the Hyaku Shiki, it has gold because like beam coating, like anti-beam coating.
Ah, okay.
Beams won't penetrate it so easily.
That makes sense.
They did the same thing with the Akazuki in Gundam Seed Destiny.
Yeah. Alright, there's that. I gotta do this twice here. I gotta make 2 of the beam sabers here.
I'm almost done with the hand. This one doesn't take long actually. This is a very simple kit. I mean, I bet those try so yeah.
Alright. 14. Here it is, 15. I'm so intimidated by this beam saber put together here. Because literally it's a tiny little peg that I've got to work.
Actually, I kind of recommend the cementing the beam sabers because they kind of fall off a bit easily.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, Fortnite's been getting a little easier now that they've kind of cut out the building. Or since they have a no build scheme.
Funny, I almost suck in Fortnite.
Yeah, right there with you. The Apex isn't too hard. It's basically like Apex Guardian said. You get a few skills there that you can use. See, I always use Caustic, so I love his little poison things. All right, CB, have a good night, man. Thank you for being here. All right, guys, we've made it to 9:04, and so far the Hyaku Shiki is almost done. I like saying its name too.
Mm-hmm.
It's an interesting suit too. I like the design of it. And Mirage, I'm right on this. It's not a Gundam, right?
It's based on a Gundam, but it's not a Gundam.
It's
how the Gems is actually based on a Gundam, but it's not a Gundam still.
Yeah, because I know the Hyaku Shiki is isn't it like isn't it built off of the Delta?
Yeah, it was built off the Delta. but even though it's not tradition, even though it's like not considered a proper Gundam, it's still like a bit kind of considered because like in Zeta, the team with the Mark II and
Yeah.
the Zeta and the Hyaku Shiki, they call that the Gundam team.
See, that's the thing that always gets me is like I've been corrected before by like some of the Gundam community, like the actual
Yeah.
Gundam community versus the
Yeah.
Gunpla community,
Yeah.
on like the terms for like the mass produced suits.
Yeah.
So like you have the mass produced and then you have the ace units.
Mm.
And one dude was like, "I'll have you know this." I can't remember what suit it was that I accidentally called it a. I called it a mass produced or like a
Yeah.
grunt suit.
Yeah.
And he was like, "I'll have you know, it's not a grunt. It's an ace unit." And I was like, "Dude, it's Gundam. It's okay." I don't know who peed in your cornflakes, but geez, dude, chill. Like people get so butthurt about stuff like that.
Yeah. At least it's not as worse as the Star Wars fandom. Oh my god.
Oh God, yes. Oh God,
don't want-
yes.
You don't want to know how much I dealt in it because I remember back in the Google Plus days.
Yes.
There's a lot of drama, a lot of hate. Surprisingly, it's like most IC's cantina.
Yeah, you'll never find a wretched hive of villainy and scum. Hey, you walk. Hey, you walks, Dad.
Oh, hi. Anyway, here's the arm is done. I need for the other arm. Yeah.
Oh, there it is. The part bounced all the way underneath my desk. Yeah, so Ewok said the other day his dad likes watching me play Elden Ring because I scream a lot.
You're going
That'll be coming back tomorrow night.
You're going to be the next AVGN.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, my chat, like my early days on YouTube, like probably like early mid, like late, I always like to watch like angry video game, like I mean still like like still nowadays, but then back then I like it's like religiously, and then now because of AVGN, I swear a lot.
Yeah.
Like off camera, off camera, I'm gonna say a lot of profanity that probably YouTube will probably kick my ass for saying it. Which people cannot hear.
It's weird because YouTube says that you got to be a lot more family friendly with if you're going to be monetized.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they don't want children watching. So,
I mean, if I, I can't even earn money from YouTube because apparently, like YouTube is not supported, like the monetization is not supported here. So I'm like,
really,
so that means I can swear all I want, right?
Exactly.
It's like I don't care about the money. I can just swear all I want. I can say the most like profane profanity ever, like that.
So I've about got the suit done. Now all I'll have to do is work on the accessories.
Like Coben, if I were you playing like Elden Ring, trust me, I would scream. I would like shout a lot of like profanity, like I was.
Oh, trust me, it comes out every now and then.
Like I'll definitely shout MF something like that. You know what I mean?
So YouTube is very peculiar about things, Apex, and one thing they don't want you to do is have like they don't want children kind of heavily involved in your channel just because there's a law called COPPA or COPA.
Yeah, COPA.
That focuses on like the Child Labor Act.
Yeah.
And they don't want you like oh right. Wow, that is a really tall kit. I'll bring this a little closer for the camera to see here.
Oh, it's done. Well, I think so.
Yeah, I've got most of it done so far. It is actually kind of tall here, guys. There we go. Rolando, what's going on? I don't swear a lot, and Elden Ring makes me cuss a ton. It does. All right, Apex. I definitely need to get together with Apex and play some Apex Legends sometime. He makes it look a lot more fun.
Oh man, it reminds me of that. I remember I stumbled upon this like compilation of this Japanese angry gamer. This
Yeah.
guy shouted he slams his freaking desk. Like this guy is like freaking insane. I just laugh all the way. Like this guy screams in a fishing game.
In a fishing game.
Yeah. He like the shot like he shouted so loud that I'm pretty sure the loudspeaker would probably break like a microphone. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
They even like Pokemon on DS just slam his table. I just seen that video because it's just freaking hilarious. But it'll probably hurt your ears. Like I also remember him like he played Superman 64. If you know what the game is, right?
Yeah. Oh
And
my
then
god, one of the worst games. Welcome back, Will.
Yeah. And then he grabbed like a body or something, but then it just exploded, and then he screamed like very out loud. And then because he died, so
Yeah, that game was notorious for being just unreasonably just difficult.
yeah, I should use that video to you probably later. Mm-hmm.
So it's showing on this kit that they're supposed to be like spots on these polycaps.
Yeah.
For it to like mount into.
Yeah.
Like it's supposed to have like wings on it.
Yeah.
Okay, they're tiny. I see. It made me a little concerned there for a second. I was like, wait a minute, there's no wings on this.
Mm-hmm.
The polycaps on this do not look good, by the way. They do not look... They're solid, but they don't look solid, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I can see that. Oh,
No. Alright, so now I can... Now I can start putting all of this together. There we go. This backpack is kind of nice. I like this. And now I get to play with tiny parts. Ooh. Star Wars Celebration will be in London on April 7th through 10th next year.
Interesting.
You might need to take me a trip to London. I know one day I want to be more. I want to explore the world a little more.
Yeah. Well, actually, my father he always go to London because of his job as a a steward.
Yeah.
So he always brings the stuff from London, like chocolate and stuff like that.
Yeah. You know, I've got so many viewers and friends that live out in the UK, and I definitely need to make a tour. I need to make a UK tour one time, and I definitely want to make a world tour at least once, so I can come out and come to Brunei and hang out with you.
Definitely, I would love to hang out with you here.
Oh, definitely, man.
Yeah, eat hamburger together.
Yeah, definitely.
And then we go to that like cake place here, and it's like overpriced, but whatever.
I definitely want to come and meet you in person one day, man, because you know you've been an integral part of the Gunpla builds here, and you've taught me a lot more about Gundam stuff. So I enjoy like hanging out with you.
No problem, man. I think you're actually when I think about it, you're the one of the most people I've interacted with so far.
Yeah. Yeah, you become part of this community, man. If the channel ever takes off big, I'm bringing you with me. You'll be part of my entourage. Is there? Huh? Okay, yeah, I'm doing it right.
Oh, okay.
I was sitting there looking at it. I was like, "What?" And then I see I've got my kit backwards again. So.
You know, what's interesting about this kit? It has the armor snider something like that. The knives, if you can see here. Really interesting. I might use that for my 30-minute missions maybe.
I see what you mean.
Yay.
I see what you mean though about this antenna. By the way,
Yeah,
it's not in there perfectly at all.
yeah. That's why you have to cement it.
Yeah, it's about to get a little fingernail polish on it now. Because I
Right,
went to move the kit and it fell out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this
Surprisingly,
away from the kit.
I've been watching the new Ikitozen, the Shin
Yeah.
Ikitozen.
Yeah,
It's quite fun, but I know Ikitozen is quite dark, but this is actually quite very dark.
yeah,
But then Hakufu, the orange, they go with the orange hair. She's like bubbly as ever.
yeah. Easter weekend. That's Easter weekend for anyone keeping tabs. Sleeping, I want to go too. Yeah, that's the same thing for us, Ewok, is the cost. Like, the cost to travel overseas is really expensive. And it's so weird because, like, that's only for America where it's really expensive. You look at, like, most foreign travelers, and they come over here and it's, like, next to nothing for them to travel over here.
My grandma does secretly, but then she complains about the prices in the country, like Australia and Japan.
All right. I'm looking to see if I can find. There's the rest of the build. God, I've got like. Might have to slow down a little bit. Either that or go find me another kit to build. I should have brought one of my little SD kits or something.
I haven't built an SD in a long time because it's like Bandai has stopped doing the SDCS kits apparently. I
Yeah.
not confirmed, but it's like they haven't done anything with it in a while. Which is sad because I love those kits.
Yeah, I've still got the backpack to finish up here and the weapons, so it might get done with like 10, 15 minutes to spare.
Yeah. No, I'm just powering through this at this point. Because I already built this kit. Technically with the build strike, so. Yeah,
So I'm thinking about maybe my next build.
Yeah.
Being the Tall Geese Flugel.
Ooh, Flugel? Nice.
Yeah. I got that one recently. And I got to remember to give Dwayne his Gundam that I have for him. I got him in a Freet Jaeger.
Oh, they forget.
From Code Fairy.
God, I actually want that kit.
Yeah, that kind of pinkish mauve purple look that it has to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's really nice. I mean, it's a nice kit.
Surprisingly, that's the one I want the most, not the riders.
Yeah.
Especially the white one. I think the white rider. I can't check it's the clown seriously. It's like McDonald's.
So I will say this: we are getting super close to Gunpla Hangar 100.
Ooh.
Yeah, we are very close to episode 100.
What should I celebrate? I think about it.
My plans to celebrate for it are building the. I'm debating about between the Death Scythe Hell Rosette.
Yeah.
And I want to make it a long all-day stream. So I may have to pay for like a month subscription of StreamYard for this, but I want to do either the Death Scythe Hell Rosette or the that Death Scythe Hell Supernova that I have.
I'm still waiting on the Ginspens to arrive here. Why not
Yeah.
show when?
But that's gonna be a long stream though. I plan on doing a long build stream for that. And We're getting close to our 1,000 sub mark. We are just, I think last time I saw 117 away.
Hmm.
Let me look. Let's see. I gotta catch up with the chat here.
Okay, back.
Yeah, that's true. Working in a school, there was no way I could have ever taken a week off.
Mhm.
I would love to go, but hell, I've never been to Disney or Universal. I'm deprived. Not to be confused with depraved, although that's an argument that could be made, Dave. Oh my God! No way, Ewok. He said he just lost his save file for Elden Ring.
Oh, damn. That hurts.
Oh no! All right, we are just 5 weeks away from that, Dave. As a matter of fact, because we're on episode 95 now. Technically, we are close. Yeah, see, we want to get 1K subs for Jen's birthday, guys. That's 2 months away. And right now, we are sitting at 883 subs, so we're 117 away, guys. 117. So if you know anybody, make sure y'all are sharing the channel. Make sure y'all are sharing what the channel does. Kind of get it out there, guys. Promote, because the growth has happened, guys. It has happened quickly this past few months. And it's kind of stalled for now, but we should be getting close again soon. There's just a little bit of undergate left over here. And I'm probably going to have to just try to cut that off with the Exacto here.
Okay, that's a lot undergating.
It gets right in the way, too.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's the only thing I don't like about this kit, is how much of that just undergating there is.
To me, I don't mind undergating. Actually, it's kind of satisfying for me, but I get why people don't really like it sometimes.
Yeah, it's not that so I'll rephrase that. I'm like you. I don't mind it.
Yeah.
Because it's satisfying cleaning it up.
Yeah.
The problem is, though, is like...
Too much work, basically.
Yeah. It gets right in the way, and it makes it harder to, like... I got to pry this part apart so I can clean it up.
I'll put that to go. I see.
There we go. That should clean that up. Let's get this. And that yellow shows off all the little, like, nub leavings. All right. Now I need to cut out. This piece, C12. They did give me some extra hands, though, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That sounds like we need to plan a group trip to Celebration one year, Ewok. I would love to get to hang out with y'all.
Oh.
Ooh. But yeah, so I think what I'll do is I'll hold a vote for which kit I would like to, which of the 2 death scythes I've got, and let y'all vote on which one I build.
If you do Supernova, I can kind of imagine a painful build for some reason.
Oh, I've heard it's not an easy build. I've heard it's a stressful build. But I'm willing to do it for my community, you know?
Yeah, understood.
I like the backpack on this, by the way. I feel like that joint needs to be fattened up a little bit, though, because it's really loose in there.
All right.
26, 25.
By the way, the local store has like a stock of Zaku's, but I haven't picked up it yet.
Oh, they've gotten some Zaku's in.
Yeah, the green one, the HG Zaku,
Yeah.
the revive. I've been trying to get it, but it's like, should I really? But I was like, but cool, I'm gonna build it.
So I had to laugh at one of the guys I watch on TikTok.
Yeah.
He's a big Gundam Wing fan.
Yeah.
Kind of like me, you know. Gundam Wing was his first love of Gundam.
Yeah.
And he posted a video the other day that said, "Show me how the Zaku is better than the Leo." I'm waiting, and I was like, "Oh no, here it goes." The UC crowd comes screaming, and then some guy goes, "How about this? How about the Jin?" You know, like the GINN.
Yeah, the Jin.
Yeah. And someone commented on there, "Hey, stay out of this." What was that seed that had the Jin?
Yeah.
I was trying to remember what they called it, but they said I was trying to remember if it was Destiny, you know, not Destiny, but Double O or Seed, and then I remember it was like, yeah, stay out of this Seed fanboy.
The seat fanboy would definitely be me.
Yeah. So I was like, God.
Like, recently, that Gundam game, the one like the Overwatch one.
Yeah.
Called Gundam Evolution something.
Yeah, Gundam Evolution.
then-
That's it.
Yeah, they did a poll. Because one of the mobiles in the game is the Dom Trooper,
Yeah.
and then people voted that it's from Universal Century, but it's actually from Cosmic Era. It's like Seed.
Yeah.
My boy, Dom Trooper.
It cracks me up that Seed has a lot of those. It has a lot of like Universal Century look to it, though.
Yeah, like once Seed Destiny happens, like very obvious from the get go. But my favorite would even though it could be shameless, I still love the Dawn Trooper. Like I may love the Destiny Gundam. That's like because the Gundam Seed Destiny, but when the Dawn Troopers they show up, I just scream at the screen because
Yeah.
it's so badass.
I'm gonna tell you right now, there are some really there are really some badass looking side suits there, you know.
Yeah.
Ugh, this ball joint is wallowed out, or this polycap is wallowed out. It's definitely gonna need some tightening there. But I've got the backpack done. Why does that not feel like? Oh, there we go. I like these like boomerang wings that it has.
Oh yeah, I love the swing ones too.
All right, let's get that on the back there. And this kit's not a bad kit. Like, it hasn't been a terrible build for me. Okay, that's frustrating. As I'm singing its praises, the part just comes completely loose. So you're getting the fingernail polish treatment. We're fattening up that joint. Guys, that is the easiest way to do that. Just throw a little fingernail polish on there. Slide it into that polycap. Bada bing, bada boom. A few minutes later, we're going to have ourselves a fat joint. Da-da-da-da-da. Not to be confused with the Snoop Dogg fat joint. Snoop Dogg. All right, there we go. So, Hyaku Shiki is built. And now to build the weapons, which, cool fact, the weapons actually go onto the backpack.
Yeah.
I like that. That's really cool. So let's start with our, looks like the rifle is the first one we build. So we need to cut it all out. So C31, and that's going to go like this. Cutting this free here. C30 and C31. Those go together like that. And then I need C33 as well. And we'll set that C runner off to the side there. There are just 2 hand pieces, I believe, left on this kit. On the gold stuff here. So I'm going to go ahead and cut those out because I will need those along with the extra hands that it comes with here. Wayne's Wanderings, how are you, my friend? Thank you for being here. I do need to play some Wonderlands. And yes, phrasing indeed. Doing good, Wayne. How are you tonight? Off tomorrow. Huh. I might have to come see your stream there.
Oh.
Dwayne won't. Dwayne, yes, I should be free tomorrow. I'll definitely come check out your stream there, Brandon. Because I have no responsibilities tomorrow. Now, Tuesday, when I get back in my office, my soon-to-be new director is sending me a bunch of work projects to work on. He pretty much told me, he said, the job's mine. I just got to go through and they're going to send me some paperwork to sign out and fill out. And after a 30-day probationary period, they'll let me know whether I'm ready to roll or not.
Surprisingly, this kit's not taking too long to build.
I'm hoping they send me a computer to work with because I'm working from my phone mostly.
Anyway, here's my build. This is the strike currently.
Ooh.
Anyway. Oh, what's mine? Okay.
We still got a little time here, and I'm almost done with the kit.
Not sponsored by Pepsi.
Yeah. And now, Pepsi, if you would like to sponsor, you are my... Nobody tell the world, but I am a Pepsi fanboy over Coca-Cola products. I do like Coke. I will drink Coca-Cola products, but I secretly like Pepsi a little more. And one of my favorite chicken restaurants here in the States, Bojangles, does nothing but Pepsi products.
Yeah, I like Pepsi. I prefer it over Coca-Cola any day. And I still drink milk despite being lactose intolerant.
Okay, I got a sticker to put on here. That's right, you are lactose intolerant, aren't you?
Yeah, I discovered it not long ago. So, but it's not a really bad lactose intolerant.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna go rush to the toilet straight away.
Yeah, it just kind of builds up.
Yeah, it still builds up. Because apparently my father told me he had the same thing when I told him, so around my same age. So yeah. But
So
Asians are naturally built to be lactose intolerant anyway.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Like most cultures outside of European culture, tend to develop lactose intolerance more. I read that in the genetic studies, and I was like, that just blows my mind. They said it's mostly because of how we interacted with and how we interacted with milk versus other cultures. Like for instance, a lot of cultures used goat's milk and other milks like that versus the cow's milk. And they say that could be one reason why. I'm trying to remember the whole study. I watched a study video on it because in my spare time I'm pretty boring. But I will say, that's one of the reasons why I enjoy having friends from around the world is because I learned so much about y'all's cultures and stuff too, especially food culture.
True.
Like when you told me what ambuyat was, and I looked at it, I was like, huh. And one of my local viewers actually wants me to try it. Like they're like, you need me to help you find the ingredients.
Yeah.
I was like, I know it's sago starch.
Yeah, Sago.
Right. Sago starts. Yeah.
I don't like that.
So I'm excited to like see if I can find some so I can like try it out. Is that your Hyaku Shiki there?
Yeah, I had to bring it in for obvious reasons. Okay, now it was my held.
All right. Runners are clear. We have cleared all of our runners tonight, and I think tonight the rest of the stream on my side, I'm going to do a just some kits that I'm looking at now.
Oh,
On new type.
Disappeared to miss.
All right, let's see here. I'm catching up with the chat here. Wayne says hello to Mecha Hangar.
Hello.
I buy Coke just because it's easier to get, Jen. But I am a Pepsi product fiend. Like naturally, if the restaurant has Pepsi, I'll just swing towards Pepsi. I like colas in general.
When it comes to like drinks in a restaurant, I usually go like lemon tea.
Yeah.
Because I just left empty for some reason.
All right, let me build this rocket launcher here. This bazooka. Have you ever noticed that like Char always has like a bazooka?
Yeah,
He just likes exploding things, I believe.
that's the reason why he was called the Red Comet. Like if you watch the origin, like in the beginning, he basically did destroy ships just with his Zaku and the bazooka.
One of my favorite lines from any Gundam. It's a Gundam. Like, yeah, I know.
And he's gonna actually gonna show in the movie, the Cross Dawn movie. I just talked about it earlier.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, of course he's gonna be in like the original episode. He's not in it's not in the original episode, and then just they're just gonna include him because he's Char, of course.
Yeah.
And then it's like, and then they're like, okay, we're gonna give Char Zaku high mobility type. And I'm like, and then probably someone's like, hey, Zaku if that's enough. And then they're like, I mean, who cares?
Jen says she's afraid that. Jen says she's concerned leaving me alone with the Destination Stone at the concert, not because of them, but because of me.
Shit.
Dwayne says we'll watch over him. Don't worry. So I don't have a preference, to be honest, but if it's easily available, Coke is for me. Dr. Pepper it's better.
To be honest, I only drink Pepsi most of the time. Like sometimes because I want to digest my food easily, so I become full like faster.
Yeah. So here's one, Mirage. Do y'all drink a lot of root beer over there?
Root beer. Like yeah, we do, but it's not like we drink it like all the time. Mostly we just go with tea instead.
Yeah.
But yeah, we do drink sometimes.
Because Jen just brought up root beer. Why is this handbag not working out?
Because I remember when I was a bit younger, I used to drink like root beer or like ginger beer sometimes.
Yeah.
But it's not something I drink often. I won't say it's not my thing. It's just like it's not something I would like to like drink. Like it's not in my preference.
Yeah.
Or like that.
It's just not something you would, if it was readily available, it wouldn't be one thing like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
Like if it's the only thing available, like okay, sure, why not? Okay, one more foot.
Wasn't there a suit known as the Hyakurin?
What?
I'm trying to think because I remember that name's ringing a bell to me.
IBO.
Oh, that's in IBO, yeah.
Yeah, I had the kit.
Who piloted that? Was that one of the Tewas? Not Tewas.
Yeah, one of the Tewas, I think. The one with the with the guy with the white suit and looks like Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the girls. I think it was the one
of his
that was
brides.
close to him the most. The one who's close to him the most.
The one with the huge assets.
Yes.
The fact that you laughed like that just lets me know you get it. You're tracking. Let me see if I think there's something in this. Yeah. I got to clean out something in here because it's not quite lining up. So something's going on with the hand, these extra hands that they gave me.
Yeah.
Because they're not quite lining up.
I don't think I've ever used those extra hands.
Well, these are the ones for like holding guns and swords and stuff like that. Because the other hands are just balled fists.
Oh yeah, I use the ones for I use the hands for to hold the rifles.
Yeah. I'm trying to get them in place, but they're just not going together. There we go. It finally did. I had to cut out a bit of it because they're warped.
Oof.
Yeah, they were warped real bad, so like I had to bend it just to get it to fit on that. I may have to do the same here, is cut a little bit of the inside there and kind of sharpen and kind of scratch it out. Ooh, Dave says he got a nasty sunburn today.
Oh.
Nice. I'll have to check it out, Wayne. Come on, chat just super jumped ahead of me. I'm way behind. Really? That's interesting there, Ewok. RC Cola is the pop of OGs. I love RC Cola. Now that's one you don't find too often anymore.
RC Cola. No, we don't have that here.
Cheerwine is like one of the kings. Cheerwine's like a cherry, is like a solid cherry, or like a cherry soda. Like it's not like a cherry cola. Instead, it's like its own cherry flavoring.
Oh.
Yeah, I think you would like it, Mirage. It's caffeinated too.
Yeah, because I actually do drink like those kind of sodas from time to time. But mostly like open house events like that.
Yeah.
Like Haraya, because you usually have those kind of drinks. So. But I always go for the orange because I like orange. So.
Orange soda is pretty good. I like orange soda. Now I saw someone's orange soda the other day, and it looks so different than what ours does. You know, ours is like bright orange, or not bright orange, but almost like neon orange in color.
Yeah, like Fanta.
Yeah, like Fanta. And then you see the ones that look like orange juice almost. Yeah, these handbacks do not work well. I'm over here straining to get this thing to close around the.
What should I have? Should I have caps in here? Some express. I'm just I'm thinking about food at this point.
Yeah, that's okay. Food is a universal language, so.
Absolutely.
It's amazing how many cultures come together over food, you know?
Yeah. It's like, remember that one, there's that one episode of the original Gundam show where it was just a filler just to find, salt?
Yeah. Oh my god. This handbag sucks. Like, it does not go in place. The whole kit was fine up until this point, and now it's like these handbags just do not line up like they're supposed to.
Admittedly, this one's a bit loose right here, but this is no big deal for me.
Just gotta be careful with it then, I guess.
Where is it?
I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a huge... Well, you can't see it because the bazooka's tail end there, but there's a gap right there between those two.
Oh.
I gotta try that Asian market for the ingredients, yeah. Jim, will that be WD-40? Ice cream made me lactose intolerant, specifically Snickers ice cream bars. Oof. Cheerwine is like, it's so good. It is a Carolina's regional only drink, though. Cola is the flavor. Snickers ice cream bars made you lactose intolerant? Lots of them. I was fat. How many is lots? At least 2 daily for a few months. That is quite a lot. Oh, and Klondike bars. Yeah, Klondike bars will do it to you as well. Wow. Got 2 more videos to upload. I've already recorded them. Just need to sort them out. Nice, Wayne. Not totally, but yeah, I don't eat too much. Oh, yeah, I'm enjoying y'all's story so far. Yeah, Jen's describing cheer wine as like Code Red Mountain Dew. It's not quite like that. Saw something crawling over here. It was one of our little water beetles that we've been getting in the house lately. They almost look like a cockroach, but they're a little darker. Let's see. Bluebell is the best ice cream. Yes, it is. They are really good. Wayne wants to know if you're doing any AirFX models there, Mirage.
Oh, air effects. I don't do that actually.
Okay.
I mean, I like robots, but I'm not really like a well versed in like tanks and planes like that.
Yeah. I actually had a few airplanes that I wanted to build at one point, but I just don't have them. I don't have them anymore.
I mean, my only plane knowledge, like only fighter jet knowledge, is just from like the muffler.
Yeah.
I mean, the max basically like the robot versions of like planes, like fighter jets, because they're based on the fighter jet. So yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. That's where my only jet fighter knowledge comes from. Fighter.
All right. Well, I've got the Hyaku Shiki done. This was probably one of my favorite builds here because it wasn't super difficult. In fact, I'm probably gonna do my top 10 favorite builds as my next Gunpla primer here.
Ooh, yeah, looking forward to.
So here's one of the beam sabers, guys, and it's not completely a terrible beam saber. There's so much yellow in this kit, though.
Yeah, it's one little beam saber indeed. I don't think, but I remember when I tried to put the beam saber part on my Hyaku Shiki, it did not really work out. It kind of falls off easily, if I remember.
Yeah, there's it is a little flimsy, but I will say that after like some TLC, it kind of sticks in a little bit better.
Yeah.
And I've got the hands on the beam bazooka here. Just a really solid weapon here, guys. And cool fact is, and I don't want to take the hand off just because those hands they're warped really bad. But you can actually hook it up right there onto the back. And I'm probably going to leave that hand on there just for the sheer fact that, like I said, they are terrible. That's the only fault I have in this kit, is that the hand backs on this one were super warped. I think the hands were warped. We also have this interesting looking beam rifle here. I like the design of this beam rifle. That's very futuristic for me, so it definitely works out well. But I just realized if I want him to hold the beam sabers, I have to like take one of the hands off. So I'm probably gonna sit there and carve out a little bit of that hand back post stream. But the Hyaku Shiki really is a nice looking kit. Like I said, a couple of beam sabers here, really cool looking. The rifle and the pistol are both amazing additions here. Let's see. I'm gonna take one of these hands off real quick and plug that rifle in place because I want to have it at least holding a weapon.
One more.
And I might make a TikTok on this one. It does need some fine work with like maybe some panel lining.
Yeah, I did some panel lining on it.
Yeah. It definitely needs a little bit of panel lining, but not a whole lot. Just a really solid looking kit. Wayne said it just looked like AirFX model kits. These are actually from the Gundam series that me and like the multiple Gundam series that are out there. I really want pistachio ice cream, but can't only find the Bluebell. And I think it's the giant tub, and I don't want a giant tub of it. I just want a small pint. Dave, thank you for taking care of Wayne there. I appreciate you I appreciate you, my friend. But here is the Hyaku Shiki, guys, completely done. It comes with that beam bazooka here. Really a great weapon. Again, I've got the hand still stuck to it because, let's face it, taking that hand off is going to be a pain. I'm trying to see if I can figure out how to do the posing here. Chin down.
Done. It's Friday.
I've heard that if you keep the chin down on it when you're posing it, and then you kind of puff out the chest, kind of puff out the back a little bit, it makes the pose look a lot more menacing and kind of spread the legs a little. Not spread the legs, but get a pose where the leg is kind of kicked out.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that actually does look better posed that way. I'll show y'all what I'm talking about here. So you can't really see it sitting up, but if I were to stand it and kind of give you an idea there, it looks more menacing this way.
Yeah, it did. Let me.
Oh God.
I might have to do something more. It's not all the way.
All right. So one thing I will have to do probably here is work on fattening up that joint for the backpack there. Probably a few layers of fingernail polish. Now, will that fit in the box on its backpack?
Mm-hmm.
It'll fit laying down. All right. So yeah, guys, that's the Hyaku Shiki. That was a fun kit. A really great build. Tons of stickers left over for customizing and all that. Really nice. I really wish they would have given me more faces so I could use those eyes. But not a bad kit. This one was definitely on the cheaper end too. I think I paid like $19 for this kit.
Here's my comparison.
Yeah, your Hyaku Shiki. Now, what size is yours?
Huh?
Yours is the 144 as well, right?
Yeah, it's the same as yours, the one
Yeah.
that you have right now.
Yeah.
Exact same.
All right. So with that being said, guys, we are getting super close to the end of our stream here. I want to take a couple of minutes. Well, okay, I didn't want you to do that, camera. I wanted you to do this. There we go. There we go. That's better. By the way, guys, I'm wearing one of the most comfortable shirts out there, guys. Go get you a Destination Stone t-shirt. Babyface, what's going on? The Gundam movie is in the works. Sleeping. It is in the works. Oof, that's rough. Yeah, I'm loving the Gundam stuff, Wayne. It's been one of my favorite anime series for a long time. Since 2000. With Gundam Wing. Gundam Wing was my first foray into Gundam. And then shortly after that, G Gundam. And then we got G Gundam has some of the most interesting suits. But before we go tonight, guys, I'm going to take a few minutes to let me go ahead and pull up new type here real quick. Better yet, we're going to look at USA Gundam Store, because they have a lot more when it comes down to like the pre-order side of things. Let me sign into my account real quick. I got to do the I'm not a robot and find all the crosswalk. Come on.
Here we go again.
Yeah, you got to make sure that you're not a robot,
They're trying to find out that you're not a mobile suit.
Yeah, on a website where I'm looking at mobile suits. All right. So right now, let's go to my wish list here. I'm going to pull that up. Let's go ahead and share my screen. Window. Chrome tab. There we go. All right. So here's a few things that... Later, Will. Have a good night. Ooh, meatloaf sounds good.
Uh-oh.
That Gundam series is going to be, that Gundam movie is going to be really good, by the way. Sleeping, it's a live action, so I'm kind of curious to see how it's going to play out. But the guy who's working on it has done a lot of like big time stuff. Oh, Wayne, I think we can make that happen.
Oh, okay.
I don't mind making you a mod, Wayne. You're a pretty good dude. You use the word cheeky, so therefore that gives you mod material. That's right. In 5 minutes, guys, in just 5 minutes, this man right here is going to be doing a live stream. I want y'all to go over there tonight and send your regards from the comrades. Let him know that y'all are happy that he's here doing a wonderful stream. But let's look at some of the kits, some of the things in my wish list here. Get rid of that one. That's no longer. I've already got that. So I'm excited about this kit right here. This is the Reaver Nova. It is a pre-order for the second quarter of the year, which that's already come in. So this is the Reaver Nova. It's one of the new 30 minutes mission kits. It's part of the Nova family of kits, like the Porta Nova, the Seal Nova. Definitely a great 30 minutes mission kit. Gives me a lot of like Xeon vibes here.
I think it's very Dom like.
Yeah, it's got a lot of features of the Dom. It comes with a sister kit, which is really cool, called the Garda Nova. And one cool thing about the Garda Nova and Seal Nova and the Reaver Nova, yep, that gives me a lot of like Act Guy Zegok kind of vibes there. That weapon right there is kind of interesting too. That weird like double barrel like pistol, like submachine gun there, or not double barrel, but double drum magazine submachine gun there. But one cool thing about this kit is you can actually combine it with the the Reaver Nova to form a massive double-bodied mech that has almost like the rebake function going on here with the arms.
Yeah.
I definitely want to add these to my list because I love combination kits. And I love 30 minutes mission kits. Her name is... Oh, that joke. That does sound amazing. But real quick, just to look over maybe like a few more things here in my wish list. Let's go back to the wish list itself. Where is my wish list? There it is. All right, so we have those. We have the 30-minute missions kit. I'll open this one up real quick. This is the Alto ground type olive drab. Now this one comes in like a darker olive drab, but it has some amazing side pieces and armor here. Just really great looking, kit in the wish list there.
That's what I wanted to get somehow, but I never got it. Maybe one day. Who knows?
This is one I want to get as well. The Schwarzreiter from Gundam Build Fighter.
Oh yeah, that one. I actually saw it in the store like many times, but I never bought to get it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look at the more details on this because I don't think it's it's back ordered right now throughout most of your Gundam stores. It has that cool like combination sword deal going on there, which I really like that. But back to my wish.
Not to be confused with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah. All right, guys. So with that being said, we've made it almost to 10 o'clock. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. Thank y'all so much for watching. We're going to go ahead and close that out there. Mirage, how much longer have you got on that kit? How far are you from being done?
Actually, because I built the build track out, I've been building it quite fast. I'm slowing down a bit because I just want to relax. But hey, isn't it going smooth? I'm almost done. I mean, not really, but still.
But guys, go check out my buddy Mirage here. Mirage always has some wonderful things going on. You can always find him over at the Mecha Hangar. The Mecha Hangar is a great place for all of your Gundam information, guys. You definitely want to go hit him up. Mirage. Yep. He has a ton of good mecha memes too. Really, really great at what he
Really good
does.
one. But a bit warning, kind of a little bit NSFW. You know, you've seen the Yukubai one,
Yeah,
the canon.
yeah, yeah. But again, guys, thank y'all. Go check out Mirage over at the Mecha Hangar. A great, great member of our community. There's the link tree right there in the description. Go check that out. That'll take you to all of my links from my social media as well. Tune in tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern as we dive into some Elden Ring, where y'all can watch me scream. Guys, go check out my go check out my sponsors, Dubby. Dubby makes a great energy drink, and if you use the coupon code ColdBane at checkout, you'll get 10% off your order. This Dragonade is one of my favorites. I absolutely love it. It gets me through my streams without feeling jittery. Thank you so much there, Babyface. But guys, now let's head on over to Sleeping Collectibles stream. That's it for tonight's stream, comrades. I want to thank y'all so much for watching. Much love, and Das Vidanya.